paints. It's all a bit mad. This can easily turn from a £400 job to a £4,000 job. Yeah. We got a busy day today, so we decided to record, and you'll see a lot of things today. We're going to Rapart to drop this blue RS6 off for some carbon wrapping. We've got a long test drive on the 7 Series. We've got to pick up some paper from the accountant, drop it off to the other side of Birmingham. Guys, 88% of you watching this video are not subscribed to the channel. I feel like it's stealing from me. So, subscribe before you forget, leave a like, drop a comment, and watch the rest of the video all the way to the end. We've already dropped off the A45, but we'll go and do an update on that. And we'll explain what happened yesterday in the yard, where we're kind of nearly £150,000 worth of cars were damaged. So, yeah, not the best of days yesterday, but we'll recap today and we can all laugh about it. All right.
I've been recording a lot of YouTube videos the past few days. There's been a lot of support.
Yeah, there has been.
Obviously, being a YouTube superstar can be tiring. So how are you?
I won't say superstar, but I'm all right. I'm getting on. Thank you for asking, cameraman.
Have you taken into account some of the YouTube comments?
I remember some of them, but you're better off reading them to me.
Yes, because we're heading into the segment of reading comments. With that,
Nice and easy.
let's do episode 3, because episode 3 was last week. There's only 7 comments here to get through. As it stands, obviously. Or is that? I don't want to get copyrighted by United Traders. So, we start with 4K Way 416, who says he'll let Bougie Zach off this week on his dress code with that masterpiece of a hat.
Yeah, terrible hat. Terrible.
Zach, that hat makes an appearance in this video, so stay tuned. You're paying the boys too well, Adam. Do you agree? You guys don't want to know how much he pays me.
Money is not an what it says, money is not an object.
Money's no object.
Money is no object when you're getting pure value.
The video's coming, love this. Okay. Next comment is from Demir London. He says, mate, who's buying car off you? Always hands in a pocket. As you get both your hands in one pocket then?
To be fair, after he said that, I skipped through the video, like, and they were in my pocket a bit too much. So now they're not going in my pockets at all.
Next comment is from Ventura, who says, good initiative, be open about trades. I am liking this new horizon on YouTube, public trading. Good job, more customer will come and trust you. Subscribed.
Lovely, thank you very much for the positive comment. They really do make a difference. You always see people talk about people only ever respond to the negative comments, so let's make a habit of replying to the positive ones.
Yeah.
Like we said, thank you.
Thank you, Ventura. Then we go into EA Boris, or E Boris. Hands out of your pocket, mate. It don't look good.
Did you see the reply to that though?
Yeah. The reply is,
good lad.
yes, Dad. From Barry King 738.
I love that from Barry. Barry's smashing it there.
And then the last comment is a repeat offender. He's back again.
Oh no.
Mohit is back again. Audi A3, low coolant.
I need to go and check the video and see if he's actually got low coolant.
No, he is, because you can see the bottle, the coolant bottle in the engine.
Yeah.
So he's cheated today.
No, but can you see that he's got low coolant?
Yeah,
does it have low
below the
coolant?
halfway line, I think.
Yeah, but it's meant to be below, just below max.
Because Cameron filled it up afterwards.
Okay, fine. There you go then. Mohit is on the ball as usual.
Yeah. So if he sees an open engine, he's on the lookout for the coolant.
You know what?
And if the engine cover's closed, he's listening. He's
No.
Is that coolant alright?
You can't open any bonnets around Mohit.
Yeah.
Man. He's gonna line you up.
Don't let your car have low coolant around Mohit.
Jeez. Yeah, fun. But on the positive side, like that guy just said about the customers trusting us and whatnot, we actually sold 2 cars on the weekend through TikTok.
Through TikTok?
Yeah, so the guy actually found us through
Ka-ching.
TikTok. Yeah, exactly. He
Ka-ching.
found us through TikTok and he said, look, I had a look at your videos, etc., etc. And he bought 2 cars from us. So he drove one away and he bought a second one for, I don't know, I'll be honest with you, I don't even know. We need to call him and see what's gone on, because the lad who done the sale on the Sunday was like a temp worker, because all of our lads are off. So we need to actually call him and thank him and get a bit more of an insight of how he's found the company and whatnot. But yeah, we probably get, our Google rating is 4.6 at Yardley and it's 5 at Solihull. Obviously Solihull's a new site, so it's easier to get the higher rating quickly, but Yardley's at 4.6, which if you check for dealers in Birmingham is probably in the top like 3-4%. Even the main dealers are like 4.3, 4.2, 4.4 and that. But anyway, long story short, we get loads of positive reviews. There's not really much point in reading the positive reviews too much, because they're all generally the same. It's good customer service, it's well prepped cars, and that's about it. But the negative reviews are where lessons can be learned on both sides, from the customer and the dealer, and we can kind of we can address them basically, in short. There's no point addressing positive reviews. Yeah.
But we are grateful for everyone who leaves.
At length, yeah. The negative review. This customer bought the car from us, perfectly fine, no issue at all. This customer contacted us and said, look, we need the 2 lights that came on the vehicle when she drove home were the TPMS lights. So the tyre pressure monitoring system sensor and the tyre pressure monitoring system in general, with one of the tyres was low. Which, look, these things happen. Yep, you might have hit a pothole on the way. It might have even been low from before, but that's a tyre is very, very minor. The problem here was the communication. She sent an email to let us know. At that point, we advised to say, look, get it down to your local tyre station and find out what's gone on, which sensor needs changing, how many need changing. The problem here is a lot of tyre stations don't have facilities to scan tyre pressure monitoring sensors. Only kind of Halfords or Quick Fit do. I don't think Halfords, I think only Quick Fit do. Some Quick Fits don't have the equipment to do it, some of them do. But a long story short, this was just a massive, because there was such a delay in replacing the tyre sensors, she got all frustrated and left a 1-star review. But our problem is this: as a customer, we've given you, yes, you can go and get it replaced at a Quick Fit, yes, we can send the tyre pressure sensors out, and yes, we can repair them, also not repair them, replace them back at base. But if your local area doesn't have the facility to do it, and you don't want to bring it back, what do we do there? Yeah. So our main point is, look, you'll see in a lot of these reviews, customers have accepted that yes, we have concluded the repair. We have either given a refund towards the repair, we've repaired the vehicle, or we've given an entire refund. We'll go through some more in here, but that's generally always the conclusion of it, because we always try and end it on a positive note, and we don't want customers to be out of pocket. But sometimes customers need to be a bit more understanding and kind of deal with things, not deal with things, but communicate better and allow us to actually resolve the problem. But in this situation, we were stuck between a rock and a hard place. I think she did end up getting it done, but she blanked us and we lost contact entirely, basically. So that's that. We're here anyway. So we're just approaching Rapart now. I was meant to drop this car off yesterday. Just got very busy. Look, watch, record it. Look, the Rapart sign. On the left here we have Rapart Luxury Automotive Styling. Yeah. Look at the E63, that's nice, isn't it? They got some nice plates as well. Oh, look at the plate. W2P RT Rapart. So basically, this bar here and the rear diffuser have been vinyl wrapped, but it looks terrible. Yeah. So we're going to PPF wrap it. So we're going to re-wrap that, wrap the side skirt, wrap the wing mirrors, and wrap the front lip all round. But yeah, anyway, wrap the front lip, and then obviously as we go back around, the same thing. So I think we got quoted $750 for that. We're going to try and knock him down, but I need to confirm if we're going to get that done first, because my brother is very picky. So let's find out. Look at that. Blue Urus, mate. Lovely, jubbly. You recording, yeah? Oh. We are now driving, I don't know what this is, I think this is a 730D M Sport 16 plate on the website. This is up for 16,995. This is probably one of the best spec 7 Series you're going to buy. It's got obviously heated seats, electric memory seats, Harman Kardon, heads-up display. You've got the tablet in the back. I don't think this is a long wheelbase, but for what it is, very good spec. Anyway, it's got 2 keys and a full BMW service history. So this is actually a family member's car. We have had it, we've retailed it for about a month now, a month and a half. We've got a customer who's coming to see the vehicle on Saturday morning, so 2 days away. But the family member had said, look, before we even got this viewing, look, I probably want to just send it into motorway because I want to get out of the car. We said, yeah, no problem at all, perfectly fine. And she said, look, just prep it for me for it to be ready. We said fine, so we didn't need to do much. It was fairly clean as it was. There's a little scuff on the rear carbon splitter, and that was it. But they offered her at the first point £15,500, and they ended up at 13,800, and that's without even coming to see the car. So you see where these auction sites promise the world and severely underdeliver, whereas we've got it on retail for 17,995, and we are taking a £1,500 commission from the car. So if she sells it with us, she makes a lot more than what she does with motorway. But anyway, I'm now going to call the customer who's looking to buy the vehicle because he had a part exchange. I think the Jaguar XF, the R Sport automatic petrol. So it's a very good part exchange, but he wanted a bit too much for it. I think they were retailing it. I think it was a 15 or 16 plate, retailing at around 7.5, and he wanted close to 9. So we obviously said, sorry, sir, but it's not going to happen. So let's make the phone call.
Hello, Toby speaking.
Hi, Toby. It's Adam here from United Traders, mate. You okay?
Yeah, not too bad, thank you. I got your message from Omar
Yep.
about the evaluation from the XT.
Yep.
That is 7.5, wasn't it?
Exactly, yeah.
Yeah, right, okay. So that's, unfortunately not doable for me.
Of course.
I'm still interested in the 7 Series.
Yep.
But I need to sell my car privately.
Of course.
Unless, I can get a lift up on the weekend potentially.
It's just a case of it's not our kind of specific kind of stock, and I think the trade on it was 7,290, and I think we got to 7.5 to make a deal. I wouldn't be able to push much further than that, to be honest with you. Try a different way. Why don't you drive around anyway in the Jaguar? Where are you actually coming from? Sorry, which area?
Southampton.
Okay, fine. So it's a distance, but it's not the absolute end of the world. What I'd say is maybe drive down in the Jaguar anyway. Let's kind of have a look at both cars. If we can come to a deal, we can make something work. Just so you're clear, though, I don't want to kind of, like I said, sell any dreams. I wouldn't be anything over 8. So if you can make a deal under 8, I think we can do something.
I'm still planning on coming up Saturday morning, but I'll let you know if things change.
That's perfectly fine. Take your time with it. Look, obviously, it is a big purchase, so don't. Obviously, I'm sure you're not going to jump the gun anyway, but yeah, take your time with it. Let us know. We'll see you on Saturday, and maybe we can speak further on the Saturday and maybe work a deal out. Anyway, this next customer we're going to call. We sold the car to them 2 months ago probably. They came back saying, look, it's a little bit tricky going into reverse gear. And we know it was a Fiesta 1 litre, 2020 plate, 2019. And we know them the gearboxes to be slightly sensitive. And we said, look, no problem at all. You're covered under warranty. Bring it down and we'll get it repaired. We've done the repair. We've done the test drive, we've done kind of 100 miles on the test drive. And apparently the customer's going kind of berserk over that, the fact that we've done 100 miles. And he's asking us to pay him a rental fee, apparently. So let's take the phone call and let's see what he's saying. And also, the reason why we're driving this car for this errand that we're doing, we're dropping some paper off to the accountants, is the vehicle, I'll show them the screen. The car does not go over 19% when resetting the tyre pressure. I don't know why. I don't know what's wrong with the car. I don't know why it keeps on doing it. It's very weird. It's not showing up any faults. It's not showing up any failure on the tyre pressure sensors or the tyre pressure itself, but it just gets stuck at 19%, which is doing my nutting. But let's see.
Hello. Speaking.
Hi buddy, it's Adam here from United Traders.
Hello, mate. You okay?
Yeah, not too bad yourself, you alright?
Yeah, good. Thanks
Lovely.
for calling back.
No problem at all. I heard we've had a little bit of a hiccup with the Fiesta repair or something along those lines, sorry?
So basically what happened was we bought the car just before Christmas.
Yeah,
And there was some things like slight imperfections in it, which is fine.
yeah, of course.
So the guys, but then we've got the car back and it's got nearly 200 miles added onto the clock.
Okay.
And the only reason we know that is because she's got a black box in the car, so it records.
Of course, yeah, the mileage, yeah.
The drive.
Yeah.
So I've just called him up today and said, listen, I said, I'm not an awkward person ever.
Yeah,
ever.
fair enough. No, you can tell. Yeah.
And I just said, I just feel like you just took the piss out of her because.
Am I okay to just kind of explain the situation and why and how things happened? Yeah. Okay. From what I know, when the vehicle came in, it did not get driven at all until we took it to our other sites because our head tech was there. He completed the repair. Obviously, we didn't drive it whilst completing the repair because obviously the gearbox was out. Once we completed the repair, with these gearboxes, you need to do at least kind of 40 or 50 miles in them because we did it. In essence, we did an entire gearbox recondition. We had the bearing kit replacement from the main dealer, and we did everything. Not every single bearing. Sorry, that's a lie. But we did most of the bearings in the gearbox and the synchros, specifically being obviously the reverse one. So when we do this repair, you need to do at least 50 or 60 miles in the car, so the gearbox kind of the oil bleeds. The gearbox oil is in the right areas, and so when you're in the city areas, when the gearbox is not being used as much, it's still kind of functional. So don't get me wrong, we did go over. I think we did because I've had a general gist of this phone call before I called you, so I just checked myself anyway. And we did a trip to Gloucester, and we did like kind of it was 58 miles there and 58 back, so 116 miles in total. The last thing we want to do is give you the car back and not be confident in the car. So don't get me wrong, there were some excess mileage done on the car, and from when I was there when your daughter collected this morning, I'll be honest with you, it didn't occur to me that it was there was that many miles done. But when I did see her and I kind of saw her look at the fuel tank, and I thought, oh God, we did do a bit of mileage in it. And I said, look, we'll give you some money towards it. Apologies, we should have filled it up for you. And I think I gave her £40, but realistically, £40 that does kind of cover 170, 200 miles. But I would have given her a full tank if I knew it was that much. But the long and short of it is, it wasn't a case of it was being joyriding around or anything as such. We'd much rather, like I said, have you as an angry customer saying, oh Adam, why have you done so many miles, but be 100% confident in the car, as opposed to the other way around and just do 15, 20 and be like, yeah, that's a car done. Does that kind of make sense?
So, and to be honest, mate, I'm not a mechanic.
No, I'm with you.
Take your word on it.
No, you're okay.
You should have had it explained to her in that manner, then
of course,
she probably would have been fine coming away from it. It's when she's come home to me and said, Dad, do you think this is normal? And I'm like, it doesn't seem normal. Do you know what I mean?
No, of course, I'm with you. Do you know what it is from our end? It's more a case of, it was slightly excessive, don't get me wrong, but it should have been explained to you. Obviously it wasn't, unfortunately, but we're more than happy for you to contact your insurance company as well and just explain to them what the situation was, just because at least, number one, you can get those miles deducted from your allowance, and secondly, if there was any sort of kind of harsh acceleration or harsh braking or anything, you know what these insurance companies are like. You don't want it to go against you, so you're probably better off just telling them anyway. We can confirm in an email that yes, we had the vehicle during this period. We did this kind of mileage, and at least that way.
Yeah, all right, brilliant. Yeah, I'll get that sorted. Thank you.
All right, mate. Cheers, no problem.
All right, mate. I appreciate the call.
No, you're all good. Thank you for understanding. Cheers.
Thank you. Bye.
Okay, so this is cameraman's younger cousin, also called Lamine Yamal of the sales here. He's going to do the tyre pressure checks on the BMW 7 Series. Isaac, talk us through it.
So if you see here, TPMS, we click on the TPMS, we find the manufacturer of the vehicle, which is BMW, click 7 Series, and it is a 16 plate, so we are going to do, 1 second, this one right here, 2015 to 2022, click yes, scan all sensors, and tell you which one to start off. So as you can see, X came up.
That means it's faulty.
Yep, we need to change the tyre sensors on this with the passenger front. Let's try the back. He's taking his sweet time in it.
There's no way all of these are faulty.
That's impossible. I think let me just check something. As you have a look right here, I had it to 2015, 2022.
Yeah.
I'm just on 2022 to 2023. See if that works.
But that's why
I know it's a 16, but I'm just testing out. Let's see. Oh, this is taking too long.
Who's it for? So all the tyre pressure sensors ain't working basically.
Yeah.
Alright. Let's report back to Adam.
7 Series. It's a 2016.
Yeah.
So I put it as 2015
Yeah,
to
correct.
2022.
Yeah. Yeah.
And they all came out as X.
No. So try another one then. Go all 14
I've
15.
tried.
Did you go 14 to 15?
No, but try the top one.
Check 14 15 first, then come back to me.
Go on, this one's gonna show up as X because it's taking far too long.
Can you stand up please? No, you get. Come on, come.
Instead of coming as X.
Oh, you're just pressing Y every time?
Yeah,
You check it?
yes.
Yeah, give it to me, I'll do the rest. Okay, so cameraman is checking it because Isaac has to. Well, his food's here and I don't want his food to go cold for him, so. That's come up as faulty as well. That's also faulty. Let's go and find Adam and tell him. All the tyre pressure things on the BMW are faulty.
It might also be because you have not used the correct setting and it will all show up as faulty.
3 different settings.
Or maybe it just doesn't work on the car. Possibly.
Why is it setting on the car then?
No, maybe the machine is not the correct machine for the car. We'll have to find out. Hassan, go move this car for this customer, please. KY14. Do it now so you can get out before you. In the beginning of the video, we said we would go and see the A45 that has been hurt. So here we are. Just to give you a breakdown, guys. I have a very, very deep emotional, sentimental attachment to this car, and seeing it being hurt right in front of me was devastating. You know in that TikTok video where I said I got devastating news and I laughed?
Yeah.
I've honestly got devastating news. I'm not laughing right now. But,
To be fair, when it happened and I spoke to you afterwards, you were laughing.
yeah, of course, that's life, innit? But I can't cry about it. But when it happened, I literally laughed out loud for like about 10 seconds because what else are you going to do in that situation? But anyway, let's go and see it. Mr. Abu Bakr drove this car here today to the body shop, and I told him when you park it, make sure you park it facing the wall because I don't even want people to see the front end of this car. That's how hurt I am. But he has, so fair enough. Big boss, how are we? Anyway, people, so this is the 45. This is the massacre. Show 'em. So the car was rolled into at probably 5 or 6 miles per hour. Go back a bit. Yeah, I reckon. I can't see what it is, to be honest with you. Anyway, grill's broken. Holder's broken. Badge is broken. Badge holder's broken. Oh, what, lower grill's broken as well. You can see that's the green behind the paint. So previously a green bumper, it's not a brand new legit Magno bumper. Grill's been paid, I've ordered one. So this is not the actual original grill as well. This is an aftermarket grill. I don't know if you can see can you see in the camera? You can, yeah. But it's black. I've ordered the original genuine one, which is chrome beading around here, which I think looks better. Everybody's gonna hate me for it, but there you go. But long story short, that's not the problem. These are 200, 300, 500, 700, 800 pounds worth of parts. The problem is the paint. This is Magno grey paint. What basically that means is you can't blend this colour. So for example, if the bumper's damaged, right, you can paint the bumper, but that bumper will always look a shade off to the rest of the car because you just painted it fresh. But for normal cars, metallic, non-metallic, this is matte, but not metallic or non-metallic, whatever it is, flat colours, you can blend off into the wing and the colour will blend, so it will look like it's normal. But this, you're always going to see a colour difference. Now, the problem is we need to find out how much of this car we can spray to make it look 100%. When I bought this car, the car had a full body respray, the entire car. So not even one shade of the car was different because it was all resprayed in one go. Now what I don't want to have to do is to respray the car entirely, but it's here. We're going to get a chip on the paint, we're going to get a paint match, we'll see what it looks like. I'm going to call the previous body worker, see what he thinks on the paint. It's all a bit mad. This can easily turn from a £400 job to a £4,000 job. Just remind me, so yeah, like I said, this can get very, very expensive very quickly. Hopefully it doesn't. But yeah, man. But anyway, yeah, long story short, that's the end of the video. So that's the end of the video, guys. Mini day in the life. The weekday ones are a bit more eventful because I'm actually going around doing stuff, whereas on Saturdays it's mainly sales. So let us know what you think. Let us know if you like the switch up. But so recap it today. We dropped the R06 off to Rapart. We've gone to see the A45, which has crashed with 7 Series, kind of trying to diagnose the tyre pressure sensor fault. We've had a pretty busy day. But yeah, thank you for watching. Leave a like, drop a comment, subscribe to the channel, and like we said, give us some feedback. Thank you for watching. Well, see you later.